we got the car delivered to us the Saturday before Sebring last year. And ran the race. And qualifying, we were 5 seconds off the pole. So we knew we had a lot of work to do, and the car felt good, but it just wasn't fast. And we worked so hard. And I said this before, and I keep repeating, this team has so much heart. We're the little privateer, working so hard. And not quitting. Every person on that team's worked so hard. I know you've heard that story so many times, but it really, when you look at it, we've taken a year and a half to get to where we are today.
Absolutely wonderful. Wow.
We didn't have the resources of the factory or the funding or the technology, and so we just had to have some smart folks and just kind of, we all put our heads together and worked really hard at it. Pretty emotional, really. The whole team is very emotional. Well, in the off-season, we worked really hard on a lot of things. Went and tested at Sebring probably 10 days in January and continued doing some more development. Went back for the race, and we were, I forget what, less than 2 seconds, about a second and a half off the pole, which was huge for we were the year before, almost 5 seconds off. The restrictor size has been made smaller for all the cars since last year, so that's a substantial gain. We've gone faster with a smaller restrictor. It was nice to actually run with the factory Porsches for position, for third position overall.
We're getting better and better. We're constantly now within a second on qualifying of the field. You know, we were starting last year, we were running 2, 3, 4 seconds off at some of the bigger tracks, and now we are right up there with them. I mean, within a second at most tracks now. We're right on the heels of all of the factory teams, and that's brilliant because we've come a long way with the car. We've got a car now that people are looking at, they respect the car out there, and it's good for our drivers who, you know, keep plugging away at that, and it's going to make them start to look even more.
It really helps, all the work we do. It really, really helps. We did a lot of testing.
At Road America, we were 4/10 off the pole. So cars come a long way.
Some of our competitors come up to us, our fans come up to us and tell us all the time, you know, I can't believe you guys are just doing so great this year.
We ended the practice today 4th.
Every race we're getting faster and faster. We couldn't be happier.
Well, now tell us about this Robertson Racing Ford GT. It's really coming on leaps and bounds. You've been fast all the way through the season, David, and getting faster still.
We've done it in efficient ways and smart ways, and it continues to get better. The car's really, really good. We've come a long way from Sebring, I'll tell you that. Did some testing a couple weeks ago. Made some more improvements, and we ran up front at Mosport, so I'm expecting big things here. Our tires come in a little bit quicker than the rest of the cars do, so that's a good plan for us to start the race because we can go for the first couple of 3 laps harder than they can. time we did, came in, we were quickest at that time, and then sitting there, that's when I think we moved back to third place or wherever it was.
For a while, Murray was on the pole. The Corvette just took it away from him, but by less than 100th of a second. It's unreal.
So I think Greg Kramer came up and gave me a thumbs up, and I said, I'm going back out, because for us, it'd be great to be in the top 3, but it's not like the pole.
I think there may be still a little bit left in this. Chatted with Dave Robertson quickly, and he said a brilliant lap by David, but David thinks there might be more in it. He's just giving it a little breather to cool the tires off. We're going to see that Pilati Ford go back out and take a run at this. And John, when I had talked to David a little bit earlier this morning, he had told me, he said, you know, we tested able to turn 120, high 120s here, and if we can get back to that setup, we're going to be golden. Boy, did they.
I knew we had a little bit more in the car, and I just wanted to make sure I got it out of there. And I'm so proud of the team. We've got such a big heart. We're a little private team running against these giant manufacturers, and you know, all the credit to them. They work hard, put a lot of resources into it, but we got heart, so much heart, and we've been working so hard at it. It's not just, I mean, a pole is wonderful, and I don't want to make light of that, but it's not just a spectacular pole. It's something way more than that for the amount of work we've here, but also the history of the Ford GT.
We showed the man how to do it, didn't we? That car looked fantastic on that track yesterday. Proud moment, beautiful car, and let's go to Laguna and see what we can do with it in Laguna.
I have to say, this is very much one of the top emotional feelings for me. It's a monumental moment because of the history of what it was and where it's gone to, and you know, here we are repeating history to some degree. Boy, it sure is nice to be where we're at right now.